Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be the top 10 mods of the week for all platforms. Let me just tell you, this has been one weird mod week. We didn't get mods for 2 days, and then Friday we got a boatload of mods. There was a lot of good mods though, even without getting mods for 2 days. So we have a lot of really cool mods to talk about, and there was a lot of mods, I'll be honest, that were pretty close to making it into the top 10. I try to only put mods in here that have ratings of at least 4.6 stars or above and have at least 50 votes on Mod Hub. There was a couple of mods that were right below that at 5 stars but had less votes or didn't have as many votes as I'd like to get on here. So there's probably quite a few that should have maybe been on here but didn't end up making it or didn't quite make the cut. But regardless of that, let's go ahead and just jump into these mods for this week. We got some really good ones. All right, for number 1 this week, we have the Fent 800 Vario S4. This is by Schnibble Modding, 52.46 megabytes to download for all platforms. Currently rated 4.9 out of 5 stars with 304 people having rated it. So needless to say, a very well-rated tractor. Has a lot of really good customization options. The only thing I couldn't find, and I could have just maybe missed it, if they're looking through the tire options and didn't find a dual tire option. Regardless of that, you can configure this thing in all sorts of different horsepower configurations. You can configure the main color, rim color, front loaders, designs, warning signs, beacons, all sorts of different things you can add to this. It also comes with a front loader in this pack, or with this tractor that is designed for this tractor if you have it in the front loader configuration, which is pretty cool if the modder went another way to do that. But regardless of that, there you go. That is the Fent 800 Vario S4 by Schnibble Modding. All right, for number 2, we have the Lizard TAC 21000. This is by Senior Vertex and Tick Modding. This is 23.62 megabytes to download for all platforms. Currently rated 4.9 out of 5 stars with 77 people having rated it. This is a sugarcane trailer that has a 48,000 liter capacity. There are 2 options, or 2 different trailers available in this pack. They're both identical, other than one is the easy discharge, which means if you pull up next to another trailer or wherever you want to unload, you can just hit I to unload and it should automatically unload. Versus normally sugarcane trailers, you have to use your mouse, or I'm not sure what the controls are on console, to lift and tip it manually. The benefit to sugarcane trailers is they can tip into another trailer really high up. Really cool. But anyhow, there you guys go. This is a really good looking sugarcane trailer that you guys would probably want to use if you guys are doing some sugarcane on your farm. So again, make sure you guys check out the Lizard TAC 21000 by Senior Vertex and Tick Modding. All right, for number 3, we have the Pack Tarpaulin. This is by Rajat Gplay, 1.77 megabytes to download for all platforms. Currently rated 4.8 out of 5 stars with 87 people having rated it. Yep, these are placeable tarps, $500 to buy. There's several options in there. The little bricks, I believe you can move around that are on them there. Daily upkeep is $20, which seems a bit excessive maybe for a tarp, but yeah, if you wanted to put these down and stack bales on them, or you wanted to put them down and dump some grain on them, you can add a little bit more realism. But yeah, you guys really like your tarps, so they made the top 10. But there you guys go. That is the Pack Tarpaulin by Rajat Gplay. For number 4, we have the American Shed. This is by Ecus, 2.75 megabytes to download for all platforms. Currently rated 4.8 out of 5 stars with 56 people having rated it, which means it barely made the cut this week, but it is a really good looking, only $20,000 American Shed available for you. It just has that one door on the front there. It doesn't have any doors on the back, so it's not a drive-through shed. Only costs you $5 a day in daily maintenance, which is a fourth of those tarps, which is kind of funny to me. But anyhow, there you guys go. That is a good looking American Shed by Ecus. And for number 5 this week, we have the Land Clearing Pack by BC Bueller, 1.66 megabytes to download for all platforms. Currently rated 4.6 out of 5 stars with 179 people having rated it. Now, honestly, I'm shocked this thing did not do as well as it could have in terms of rating, but I had to make sure it made it in here because this adds a very unique concept to the game. So you see the fire out there? That comes from that fuel can that's right there next to the big claw, which I'll explain in a second. And you can get inside of it like a vehicle and start it up. What it will do is it'll delete all of the trees that are cut down around you. So if you have a bunch of sticks or trees that are cut, you can delete them using this, so essentially burning them. The other cool thing is you can put this fire anywhere. So if you want to do role play or have a fire somewhere, you can have a fire anywhere, which is pretty darn cool. So just kind of a neat feature to have in the game. And then that claw on the side, that you can actually just knock down smaller trees with it. You can remove stumps with it, and you can remove bushes with it. It has a really cool feature in terms of that. And you also can pick up, well, just whatever kind of fill type you want off of the ground and use it to move fill types around if you wanted to do that. But a really cool versatile pack here. We have the Land Clearing Pack by BC Bueller. And for number 6, is it a silo or is it a shed? It's the Silo Shed Agronopolis by Eric Isaac and Agro Mods. 32.32 megabytes to download for all platforms. Currently rated 4.9 out of 5 stars with 67 people having rated it. Yes, it is a shed and a silo combination. This thing will hold 300,000 liter capacity, costs $100 a day in maintenance, and will run you $120,000 to get this thing placed. But really big, really large shed and silo setup here, so pretty cool concept actually. I'm pretty happy about that. Looks really good. But there you guys go. That is the Silo Shed Agronopolis by Eric Isaac and Agro Mods. All right, for number 7, what you're seeing on your screen is part of my map tour to Edgewater, Saskatchewan. This is a really good looking map by South Sask Modding and BC Bueller Farms. Again, BC Bueller had a good week this week. It is 254.85 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.6 out of 5 stars with 207 people having rated it. I should also note that when I'm recording this video, this map has only been out for maybe 4 or 5 hours, if not a little bit longer than that, or give or take an hour or two from that, but so that's pretty impressive actually right off the bat there. This is a really cool map that has a really unique, just look to it and a really unique feel to it, and it looks really fantastic. It also adds new crop types such as flax, lentils, and peas, and you can use flax straw to make fabric on here, which is pretty darn cool. So again, make sure you guys check this map out. This is Edgewater, Saskatchewan by South Sask Modding and BC Bueller Farms. And for number 8, we have this thing, the Lizard Cranes SMV 4531 TC5 by Hispano Modding. 27.21 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.9 out of 5 stars with 88 people having rated it. Felt like I was gonna have a little mini stroke there, but we're good to go. So this thing is a fantastic crane that will move containers around, and it is compatible with the Platinum expansion. There is an adapter you have to purchase separately that is in the store when you download this mod. It's not a separate mod, it's part of this mod, but just make sure you have that adapter so that way you can pick up the logging crates from the Platinum expansion if you want to use this to move them around, which is pretty cool. So yeah, again, this is to help you move those pallets or those containers around and all sorts of stuff like that. So you can move the forestry containers around, as well as these bad boys right here. These are the grain containers by Hispano Modding, and to be number 9 this week for our top 10 mods. This is 41.86 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.9 out of 5 stars with 82 people having rated it. There are a ton of different configurations in this pack. There's several different container types, and you can configure the containers for color, whether you want that logo on the side and everything like that, and you can have all sorts of different capacities for grain and other bulk products that allow you to kind of move them around easier. And again, you can use that massive crane style thing that we had that I just showed you to move these bad boys around. But again, you probably don't want to drive these around with that big crane, so how do you get these around the map? Well, that's easy peasy. You use this guy right here, the Tipping Container Trailer Pack, also by Hispano, 39.18 megabytes to download for all platforms. Hispano had a good week as well, my friends. This thing is rated 4.9 out of 5 stars with 79 people having rated it. This is going to allow you to attach those containers and move them around easier. They will fasten to these trailers here. There's different customizations for the trailer to whether you want to pull it with a tractor or a semi like I have shown here. And again, those things will snap on and do that if you follow the process and the instructions. Make sure you guys read it inside the mod hub to be able to use this. And I should also note I should also note as well, again, not a little mini stroke there, that all of these containers will stack together and kind of snap together, similar to how you put headers on header trailers in Farming Simmer 22. So really good feature there. But there you guys go. That is our top 10 mods of the week. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel, and turn your notification bells so you don't miss any future chaotic mod videos or reviews that I may do. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching.